Hi, John Dobus here at the Florida Money Show with Dan Gramza, right? With Gramza Trading?
Gramza Capital Management.
Gramza Capital Management, and your big thing, Dan, is teaching people how to trade, right? I mean, trading is, I give you this, you give me that, that's trading. But what is, how, it doesn't matter what you're trading, there is a science, there is an art to doing it, right?
I think there is. I think there's some tools that you and I can use, John. Like, for example, what I look at charts. I look at candle charts from a different point of view. I call it behavioral candles.
Okay.
But I think when you and I look at a chart, what it is, it's a record of human behavior. It's
right.
how people are expressing an opinion about a market. And I think there's some ways to maybe take advantage of that opinion in terms of following what it's doing or what it's not doing.
So like fundamentals and technicals, fundamentals would be knowing where a horse was born and who his mother and father were. But the technicals just care, how did he run on a muddy track? How's he been doing lately versus other horses, right? I mean, because you don't need to know his lineage, you just need to know how he's done, right?
John, I got to tell you, I never heard that analogy before. That's a good one.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, I like that one. But I have to tell you what I think fundamentals are important, because fundamentals create beliefs, it creates opinions, it creates expectations. So I do think they're a big deal. However,
I do too. But where the rubber meets the road is the chart, right?
Correct. Price is what puts money in my pocket, and price is what takes money out of my pocket. So I want to look at that price. My final determining factor is not my opinion, is what price is doing.
So price and volume, are those the two major indicators that you're looking at?
Volume is a clue because it gives us an idea of the market acceptance or lack of market acceptance of price behavior.
Okay.
But price is a critical element for me, and that'll determine if I'm going to stay long, get short, not my interpretation of fundamentals.
Price was pretty critical at the end of last year. At the end of 2018, we had that low on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Not a great Christmas gift for everybody, but it was in retrospect because that was the bottom. What in the behavior of the market leading up to and within that time frame told you, if it did, that we were going to bounce in a V shape after Christmas Eve?
Well, I didn't know it'd be,
or that we were going to be going down before it, you know what I mean? Was there anything that you could have learned ahead of time in the charts that would have prepared you for that?
Well, I can tell you, I didn't know it was going to be a V, for one, but what I did look at are characteristics that I look at when it comes to these candles. So for example, one of the things you and I want to look at are shadows on the lows. Those lines on the bottom give us an idea from my interpretation that buyers are coming into the market. Right. So what we're seeing is the market getting low enough to find those buyers. We saw it last Thursday and Friday in the S&P, for example, and the other stock indexes. Thursday you have a shadow on the bottom, Friday you have a shadow on the bottom. So it means as the market was going lower, the way I would interpret that is that somebody's buying it.
Right.
Now the issue for this week is, can we get follow through?
Right.
And the first 3 days of this week are going to be important.
All right, thanks. Dan Gramza from Gramza Capital Management.